Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts, and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Good morning to everybody. So in the gold market, as you can see, price stands approximately in the same area. So it is well, understandable. It's because market is waiting for crucial numbers on Friday. But today it really also could be a tricky moment, as today we will get the ADP report later in the session. And as you know, previously actually that was really solid correlation of the ADP with the non-farm payroll release, approximately around 95%. Currently the correlation has decreased a bit, but still ADP is treated as a first approximation, some private sector employment. So, and the numbers that we will get, it also could make a significant impact on the market today. As you know, currently investors expect approximately 2 times greater numbers compared to the previous month. So more than the 600,000 ADP numbers should be reported to hold the current status quo on the market. So one thing that we definitely will get is volatility at the moment of the release, mostly because the importance of this report is magnified in recent weeks, as market society suggests that these numbers really could make impact on the Fed decision, whether to announce the tapering on September or not. So my personal opinion is that I think that hardly it will impact on the decision making concerning tapering, and I suggest that it probably would happen in November. But anyway, the overall interest and some sensation stands around these numbers that will be released later. So we should be prepared for drastic actions on the market, because really weak numbers could push gold significantly higher. So it means that it could go to the 1830, 1835 or even greater, out of the range that we have specified previously and where gold stands right now. But the positive numbers could really trigger very significant pullback here out from this level. So as we said recently, the pullback that we have from the 1820 area looks small, and we said that in the current environment it should happen so market should not show very deep retracements, because it stands aiming on the target and it stands very close to the target. In such circumstances, market very rarely shows the deep retracements. It's really some reasons should be behind on the back to justify the deep retracement. So on the 4 time frame chart, everything goes with our pattern. I hope that before the ADP report, maybe on the volatility or in the moment of the release, gold will be able to show at least the spike to touch the target of the free drive pattern and complete it. So not necessarily it will be because of the bad numbers of the ADP report, but at least maybe based on the volatility, market could jump for $10 and just show the spike to complete the pattern. So chance for that exists. Second moment on the hourly chart, we discussed the retracement should be not very significant, and indeed it was. Mostly 30%, but slightly to the 50% of the recent upward action. Here, guys, we don't have any clear pattern, so if you have taken position recently on this retracement, now the better decision will be to move stops to the break-even. Potentially, we could treat this as a kind of the reverse head and shoulders or something of that sort. Here we have the minor ABCD pattern, which is the XOP at the same level approximately, so 1830. So OP returns market back to the previous top. 1830 is actually the completion of the same destination point. So since we have already in place the bigger pattern and stands on the higher time frame, I wouldn't take too significant attention to this type of action here on the hourly chart. This is we could call it as a reverse head and shoulders, but in general it has really very small value to the overall technical background that we have. So that's actually what we have on the gold. Keep watching for ADP report. If you have long positions, move stops at the break-even, or even tighter, depending on where you have taken it. So because I know that some traders are holding positions right from last week when we're trading here. So protect your result in a way that you like more. For taking the new long position currently, guys, well, personally, I'm not really big fan to trying to buy right here, because I do not like to trade on the reports of the important data. So if you are not an event trader, so think twice before taking position here, because it could be really volatile type of action in the coming few hours, and it suits not to everybody. So that's why personally, by my mentality, I do not like to trade when the big releases happens. So I prefer to act when I have the information in place, and then see whether it makes sense to make trade or not. Because if you miss this opportunity, the next opportunity stands around the corner. So don't be upset with that. But if you already have it, as I said, just protect your position and see what will happen on the ADP report.